everybody, and welcome to a very special Survivor recap show, Thanksgiving edition. We have so much to get to on this show, which I can tell you already is going to be filled with probably lots of chaos, bad Wi-Fi connections. But if you want to see any of our gloriously spectacular produced shows in HD video and glory, you can check all of our Survivor shows back at yourrealityrecaps.com/Survivor, not just for this season, for all of our seasons of Survivor. That is over on our website. Of course, you can check out our Big Brother, Amazing Race, Bravo, Drag Race. So many of the shows are over there on our website. Of course, the interviews with all the BB house guests from this season and basically all of the seasons are over there. So click around our website. It really helps support our shows. Of course, we are doing these live on TV Co, so you should come by and watch. We watch the show with all of you guys on Wednesdays, so it's, you know, here, full screen. We're like little commentary in the bottom during commercials for you guys, but it is a lot of fun. And then, of course, John and I do this show live on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern, and at the end of the show we give away a cash prize for the draft game, so you really should come and watch live. We only do that during the live shows. Of course, if you guys want to help support our shows, consider becoming a patron at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. Patrons get access to the patron-only Facebook group, prize giveaways, weekly shows just for patrons, after shows with the house guests, and so much more, special holiday shows too. It's really a great way to help support our shows this holiday season. Of course, you could always do a one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal, or if you have any Amazon shopping to do this Cyber Monday or any point between now and Christmas, consider you, or whatever holiday you're, I can't believe I just defaulted to Christmas. That is so not me. But if you have any holiday shopping to do, use our link, yourrealityrecaps.com/Amazon. You don't pay any more, and it really helps support our show. We get a little bit back. Of course, if you're not following us on Instagram, you're gonna miss something special with me and Nicole, but I can't talk about it. So make sure you are following over there. And now, without further ado, I will tell you also, thumbs up and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Leave a comment below on YouTube, on our website. Hit the subscribe button, 5-star rating and a nice review wherever you are watching. And of course, sharing our shows on social media is a great way to help support. Put them in places this holiday season when you are with friends and family. Tell them about our shows. Download our apps, our podcasts. Subscribe on YouTube. Get all your friends and family to do it. Share it on social media. Put the shows in places people wouldn't normally see them. That is also a great free way to help support our shows. And now for real, let me bring on, now they are on vacation. This is Thanksgiving. So yes, the connection is not going to visually be that great, but we should be able to hear them fine. It's Comedy Jonah and his mom. Oh my God.
You make your own Survivor, yes. Oh, hey everyone! Oh my gosh, we're just having crafts. Yeah. Just doing crafts.
What are your crafts?
Well, the seasons idols were just so easy to find. We actually found some in Oregon. Yeah.
We just found
they're
these
just
things.
laying around here as well.
That we would start writing our own legacy.
So we
Congratulations.
started doing our own notes.
I love it. Now, is this because you two are working to gang up to get me out of the show?
No.
We would never do that.
Do you want legacy or congratulations?
Yeah, you get to choose.
Well, do I get to know what they are? I've learned that I should ask you.
You just won immunity.
Yay!
Don't look at that part.
Don't look at that part.
Why? What is that?
8.
She what?
It's scribbled out.
Well, I had to go get more paper here in the jungle.
Okay. I love it.
Yeah. Because you know there's paints and stuff in the jungle, right? That we learned this episode.
You
can
can
just
either legacy
paint your own
or congratulations. So
Okay.
what would you rather have?
What I would rather have is information, and chat would like to know it too, and they want to know how did you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving quickly?
We had an adult Thanksgiving.
We went to our favorite resort,
What's your favorite resort?
Salishan, on the Oregon coast. So we went to our favorite resort and had a lovely, turkey salmon with all the trimmings Thanksgiving.
Absolutely delicious.
From our resort to your home. Happy.
Yes.
Yay, we love to hear that. Now, this is a very old school show, reminiscent of old days of when John and his mom used to cover Survivor. So if you guys would like to check out those, of course, they're on our website, yourrealityrecaps.com/survivor. You can check out do you remember what season that was?
What was the one that you tied me up? What season was that?
I don't know. Eric remembers.
Like 3 seasons ago?
At least.
Yeah.
All I remember is your mom tied you up, and that was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I see Jilly Bean says, that's it. YRR Thanksgiving next year. Would you guys prepare us YRR Thanksgiving dinner if we have everyone come to your house?
Absolutely. We just didn't have enough people to cook, so we just went to the resort.
Well,
yeah, we didn't want any dishes.
Now, to be fair, could it be because you yell at people over Tupperware, so maybe people don't want to come over?
No.
I do.
Well, you
Talking
do?
to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, I'm like a Tupperware Nazi. I don't like people to take my stuff.
I just buy it so they can take it.
Oh, really?
You know that plate of food where people want to take a plate of food with them?
Yeah.
I prepare, I plan ahead, I go to Goodwill, I buy a big plate for $1.
Right.
And if they never bring it back, that's fine.
That's because you're very generous, and I guess that trait didn't pass down.
So when they say, can I take a plate home? Sure.
I remind them, where's that plate?
I don't even remember.
It has the big chip in it.
John will jump them in the hall and try and...
We've had so many different kinds of Thanksgivings. We've had crowds. We've had this, that. This was the first one we've ever just gotten dressed, went down the street to the resort.
Didn't have to get. I got to drink the night before. Like I've never drank the night before Thanksgiving because I'm always
just
preparing.
The four of us. We walked in. We're seated. They start waiting on your hand and foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great.
I love it. Well, that is wonderful. And I mean, what a better...
How was yours?
Great. So... This show's about you, not me. These people hear about me enough. So I want to jump into Survivor, John, because I feel like this is such a great tie-in now because, Thanksgiving is all about family. We know that next week is the family visit.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Blah, 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 we're talking about this week. So, the episode, John, it starts off where Lauren is now scared that the girls are going to gang up on her and Tommy, our precious little ginger.
Yes. Oh, gosh, doesn't he just look great in that opening episode?
I like Dean.
That's right, you do. And I have a present for you. At any time you want, I can do this.
Woohoo!
There you go. That's people.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Good. You made me.
You're the mother.
You made me uncomfortable many times.
People need to watch the video. You got to watch the video of this back to see it in all of its glory. So, I mean, it's very, I don't know why Lauren feels so threatened, I guess. I mean, sure, she's worried that people might want to break her and Tommy up, but people were going after Missy. They were doing what she wanted. It was going along with the plan. I don't know why Lauren was so scared at the start of this episode.
But I think she wanted them to go after Missy, but Missy and Aaron were kind of shields for them, and now they're more exposed.
Right, they are more exposed. I thought what was funny is that we found out that Karishma likes to hide the idol in her armpit. So
that was a good thing. She did that.
We now know that there's all these new hiding places where people put idols.
Ooh, yeah.
No, not just the normal places.
Not just the normal places. No.
Did we play a game where we could hide our idol the best in our body?
In our armpit, we had to wrap it around.
I don't think anybody wants to
How do you
see.
do that?
I'm in a onesie. I
She's
can't.
not even. She's not even.
Yeah.
She's not even wearing a bra.
Well, she's lost so much weight too. I don't know how.
How do you get? How do you keep it in your armpit?
Yeah.
I don't know how you would. I would assume you have to keep your arms down. I never really thought about it.
Is it like it's so? You
Well, it's
know,
not like she's
kinda
work-
like no.
Well, it's not like she's working around camp or anything. I mean, she
True.
just is laying in that hammock.
Their arm like that.
Yeah, you can swing around in that hammock and have
I
a
can't
medal.
help. My arm's stuck.
Yeah, I can't chop a coconut. I only have one working arm.
I feel like I would just lift up one of my moobs and put it underneath and then flap it back down.
I
We don't know
would
where
just put it underneath.
She had it in there. That's for sure. Here's like an orange. We're starving over here. Okay.
Imagine
Here's
if
an
the
orange.
item was as big as an orange. That would be
Yeah.
very hard to do. That would be very hard to.
Mother, show us how to do it in your armpit.
See?
I can see it.
I feel like that'd be obvious.
Well, it was obvious that shells with the necklace is an idol too, baby.
Yeah.
Well, Nora didn't even know. Nora doesn't even know what one looks like.
Oh, we just found some shells.
No, and
little
she
necklace.
went and grabbed her bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing there.
Nothing there
No.
but a necklace with shells and a note.
You.
Congratulations.
Actually,
So
Is-
shells and
necklace with a note.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is that on your notes, Shalacious? Okay.
Yeah, mine's legacy.
Well, we're gonna get to what the legacy is.
Whoa.
So, we find out that Dean, Tommy, and Lauren all want Karishma out,
Yes.
but our boyfriend Dean does not want this. He thinks this is a bad idea. He thinks they're going to keep going after strong people. It means he is going to be next. He says we need to assemble a goat army. Now, John, you know all about goat armies.
What do I know about goat army?
I thought he said go army.
Like go, like G-O?
G-O, yeah.
Could you
I thought
see
he said
John in
go
the army?
Goat army.
Go army.
You literally just went, go army.
Go.
Go
Wait a
army.
Aren't you wearing camouflage right now?
Yes.
Did you wear that for the goat army?
Yes. I'm in hiding.
Okay.
I'm wearing my buff here. I was going to wear my bra and underpants, but somebody on the show is already doing that.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about that. I think we would.
Yeah.
I think we'd have to be worried.
Bring on mom. Bring on mom.
That we would have to be worried about terms of service with naked people, but you never know. You never know what they would allow. So I mean, I kind of like Dean's plan. It does seem to make sense. He wants to kind of protect a Karishma and kind of maybe not protect them.
He's using her as a shield.
Yes, I meant not protect them. And
Yeah.
He's just trying to do a smoke screen.
he is
Exactly.
And-
Yeah.
a goat army smokescreen. Well,
Mhm. Goats. That was bad, wasn't it? That wasn't very nice.
It wasn't nice.
it was
Call
not.
them goats.
Yeah, everybody is so happy to see Mookie. Everyone is so happy to see Mookie in the house.
Yeah. He's in the house.
Adorable. So Tommy says that Elizabeth is now on his radar because, she has said his name before. He does not feel comfortable with her remaining in this game. So he's like, I understand that, we want to go after the Karishmas, the Noras, get rid of these people. We don't want to make it easy for anyone. But hey, Elizabeth is on my radar.
Which she should be. She's a strong player, and if a strong player is on your radar, yeah, you need to get them first.
You do need to get them.
It's sociology.
Elizabeth,
Uh-huh.
with her alliance that's gone.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, our little moving briskly along, our next little scene that we find is hey, Uber boat comes. People have been asking, why didn't you ever show us the pictures of the Uber boat? Well, there you go. Uber boat comes to pick up Lauren, but it is because what we find out is that there is a tribal vote. They tell them, who do you guys want to vote? Who do you want to send to the island? Of course, Karishma's annoyed. She's like, well, I wanted to go. But then they were like, no. And I could have just bled for it. I should have cut my boat.
Just whined about it, too.
Do you like Karishma?
Whines. She just really gets on my nerves. She just me.
So you would not
but
be...
But she's starting to look better because she's lost some weight, I'll tell you that.
Now, we do not place value on weight.
Oh, I know that. I remember that season that guy gained weight. Remember that one?
I don't think you've been through the YRR diversity training.
Well, or the TV Co. We would just like to say that the opinions of...
Remember that one kid that was losing weight everywhere and then got on Survivor and gained weight?
I didn't know that was even possible.
I didn't either.
Well, look at Elaine and
they're
Supermom,
losing
Janet.
Yeah, they're kind of losing weight now.
Face.
Don't you remember everybody used to like the skin and bones by the 30th day?
Yeah, well,
They're like concave. Nothing was jiggling.
I need to go on the Survivor diet, I think.
Well, that's when I started eating like crazy. I was gaining weight eating for those people.
Yeah, well, we should all do such things.
You're so selfless.
You're so selfless eating for the survivors on the TV.
Me nervous.
So Lauren ends up getting voted over there. She heads over to the island. She's so thrilled, John, to see Rob and Sandra over on the island of the idols. And then we find out, just moments before, Sandra was attacked by a chicken in their McMansion.
In their McMansion.
That was sad. It never bit her, did it?
She said it bit her finger.
Yeah, she's like, oh, it bit my finger here in the mansion that you built for me, Rob.
Well, I love that they got plenty of food, that the chicken food can just be running around.
Well, they look like they're losing weight, though.
They don't look like they're the ones that look like they're gaining weight.
Well, they're very tan.
Well, they get to that in the sun all day and eat.
Oh.
By the pool of their hotel.
She had a utensil at their hotel by the pool.
Yes, definitely not in their little house that Rob made for them. So, I liked that, you know, Rob starts explaining the challenge. He's like, basically, we want you to predict who's going to win immunity. Now, I thought that this was interesting. More so, I was like, why don't you ask the YRR people this? We are doing this in our draft game every single week. We ask the people to pick immunity. By the way, we have the winner of last week's draft game. I'll announce it at the end. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting. Like Rob's saying, go ahead, you know, I want you to pick who you think's gonna win immunity. Talk us through it. And the first thing Lauren said was like, well, I'm a very social player, so I think I'm gonna be good at this. Rob's face when she said that was this.
Well, didn't she say that she was educated to be what was her education in? She was
I forget what she is. I forget what Lauren does. What does Lauren do again?
Clinical psychologist?
No.
Something like that.
Really? Lauren's a psychologist?
I think she said she was a therapist or a psychologist or something. She knew how to read people. She was very good at this.
I don't remember her being a psychologist, but yes, we will. I'm sure we will know that in a moment.
She was confident.
Sure,
She was very confident. I love that the way she went through everything was really good.
Mm-hmm.
She hesitated, which we know, Rob has told us in the past that, you know, we'll get a little bit more of an advantage if we just don't jump at it quickly.
She didn't know.
She didn't know, but she didn't. So that's
Yeah.
when he knew she was serious.
Right.
And the fact that she chose the same people when she got another.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the two people had the
Right.
opportunity.
Right.
Right.
Basically what Rob said was, you pick the immunity winner correct, you the person who wins it correct, you get an immunity idol. You get it wrong, you lose your vote. As if, I mean, sure, that matters a little, but I don't think it's as devastating as everyone acts like it is. So then she was like, oh, I don't know, let me talk through it. Dean is a loser and can't do any endurance stuff. How can he not do endurance? Again, I don't understand sports, but I'm pretty sure if you're a Division I college basketball player, I'm pretty sure that job involves running up and down a court nonstop, which would probably be endurance.
Absolutely.
Well, I love the examples of him. He can't hang on to anything. He can't do that. It was so funny.
Well, I think he's faking it. Honestly, I think he's just telling everyone he's bad and throwing everything.
That would be good.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah, to keep people off his tail. That would
really
make him cuter to me.
Why? Because you think that's a dumb move or a smart move?
Because it's a smart move.
Smart.
I don't like it when he gets smarter. So as we will find out, don't worry, he holds true to being dumb as we keep going on. So I do like that Lauren is like talking through those people, and then, you know, like you said, John, she's like, oh, I don't know if I want to do it, and then Rob's like, well, what if I give you 2 people? And she's like, 2 people? Great! Then I'm gonna pick, you know, Nora and Nora
that gives twice the chance. And
yeah.
Sandra says has one line to say.
Has one line what?
To say.
To
That's all she
say.
says is one line.
Oh.
She's been bit by a chicken, remember?
Oh, her finger. Yeah, it's the pain.
Well, Sandra was...
Silencing.
Sandra was just very, like, she was very supportive of Lauren. She's very much like, you go, girl. Like, Lauren would be like, well, I'm not sure what to do.
Right.
Think about it some more. Well, maybe these people. Great answer. That's all Sandra was doing. She was just adding on the ends of all of Lauren's sentences.
Oh.
She's like, I can't believe production is pretending like this is a real challenge we have to give to you again. This is real scary. What will you do? However, will you figure out who to pick, Lauren?
I mean, I could.
Well, I don't think it was very hard for her to pick. I mean, obviously, she knew it was going to be Nora or Elizabeth. She knew that those were the 2 people in danger. It was the 2 most obvious people to pick. And I did like her whole, I'm going to have to go back now and, you know, convince people to eat or not eat. Because, you know, they explained to them, he explained to them the whole reward, what's going to happen. Go back and use this information as you will. So, back on the island, what John was alluding to, we see the legacy advantage being brought up again. And
I wonder if it's real.
Could I get some canvas and an easel?
Would you like some paint to go with that?
Oh, is there paint on the island? Thank you.
How did they get paint and canvas, and how is he just like, I'm gonna draw you like my French girls?
I couldn't believe there was paint, there was extra paper, like where?
Need a pen?
Said the producers.
How about a lighter, huh?
Well, you understand.
There's a bug on your back.
You have like a whole prop set up there. Wait to see what else is going to be.
Use them all at once. The rule of 3, Mom.
So, we see that Dean thinks this legacy idol is real. He's like, other people don't think it's real, but I think it's real, and I'm gonna, you know, go make a fake one.
It's all smudged, though. I mean,
the rain, John. The rain.
It's all smudged. Yeah, it looks.
I mean,
the notes don't smudge. The
but,
real ones don't.
Oh, I see.
But the thing is, he doesn't care. Now, just so that we're all on the same page, chat.
He doesn't know.
Well, chat, jump in here, and John, like, you guys tell me what you think too. Like, what I understood him to be doing is to make a fake one, to use it tonight, because they are all under the impression like Karishma's going to go. We're all going to vote for Karishma. Karishma's going to go. So he's like, hey, everyone, this thing is not real. So he makes a fake one so that Jeff will tell him it's fake in front of everybody. But in his mind, he then knows he still has a real one, and everyone thinks it's been removed. Correct?
Correct.
That is the plan. Yes,
Absolutely.
I believe
Correct.
so. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I have problems with that plan, but we'll wait till we get to Tribal to get there. So,
We have problems
I
with
have
all the
prob-
paper and
I-
the pencils and the paint.
yes,
So we have
correct.
problems with.
I had problems. They had all the tools. Like,
Yeah.
it's bad enough we joke about, oh, look, there's an idol, like the producers and stuff are like shifting people over to go, because they're just
Yeah.
finding all these idols. Now we literally see more blank paper
Mm-hmm.
and
paint.
paint.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, I think it was from their sign. Like, I think they're able to, like, paint the sign. Like, they give them paints and stuff when they become the new tribe to do a thing. However, I understand that's where the paint could come from. He had, like, the perfect piece of paper to match the other
Right.
paper. Like, where are they getting the paper from? So I agree with
Right.
you on that point. That didn't really make a lot of sense to me. So now Lauren is like, okay, story time. Everybody, I want you all to know, everybody, I just want you to know, my name's Lauren. I'm a real good person. And I want to let you all know that Jeff gave me the choice to give you guys breakfast. And I decided to grant you all breakfast in the challenge. Oh, you just have to sit out. You just have to sit out, but whatever. But then you get breakfast. I don't know.
Bacon.
She
So just sit
seemed,
out.
she seemed so excited about this plan, which I didn't understand. It wasn't like she was saying I got it as an add-on. She's saying you have to sit out. You're only eating if you sit out. How did you do me any favors? It's not like when you get eliminated, you get to go and eat. That would have been a favor. No, I have to give up immunity in the game in order to eat, and you're acting, Lauren, like that's a favor. I just didn't get it.
Well, I think she was trying to go one way with it, and it was starting to change because it was sounding, it wasn't going anywhere, but she still needed to make her point as far as getting Nora and Elizabeth to at least do the challenge.
Everyone knew they were going to win, so they
Yeah.
thought we might as well eat.
Yeah, might as well. Well, so Lauren then, obviously, she goes and tells Tommy the truth because Tommy is her number 2. Now, is that smart on Lauren's part for her to reveal to someone else she has an idol?
Well, has a chance to get an idol, and the only
Well, a
way I
chance to get an
can
idol,
is
right,
say
right.
This. Now, I think someone, not normally do I think that that's smart, but in this particular, I thought it was smart because we've seen how anybody that comes back from Island of the Idol struggles with their story. So if she's got someone who didn't go and has never gone versus hers, and he's going to help back up her story, yeah, I think that was smart on her part. And that she can trust him.
I didn't even think of it that way. That actually is smart. So he hasn't been there. So even though he's her number 2, she can manipulate him well because he's someone who doesn't know the truth yet, where pretty much everyone else does.
He doesn't know, and he's going to be like, listen, I have Elizabeth and Nora have to play. You need to help with that.
Interesting.
Oh,
Well,
Mhm.
I want to just say this really quickly, just because I see that TTBC in the chat is saying that, oh, I thought you were saying that her phone was going to die. Well, anyway, I'm just going to throw this in right here into the middle of the show. Congratulations, TTBC. You are the winner of last week's draft game. So congratulations, TTBC. You were the winner of last week's draft game. And now we don't have any time to celebrate. We got to keep moving briskly along. So now they move into their plan, and they are like, we're gonna talk breakfast foods all day. We're gonna get these people craving breakfast foods so that by the time they get there, they're gonna need to sit this out. And I am like, there is no way people are gonna fall for this.
They sure did.
Yeah, they sure did. Moving over to the, idol, to the immunity challenge, we find out, Jeff is like, everybody who wants to see this delicious spread? And he's like, why isn't anybody reacting? As if Jeff wasn't in that production meeting. As if people wouldn't have filled Jeff in on what happened at Island of the Idols to the executive producer of the show. He's the worst.
He was a little surprised, wasn't he?
But he's saying he was a fake surprise because Jeff's an executive producer. How would he not know?
Yeah. Of course he knew. Of course he knew. He just wants to have his stupid meme moments, and I'm not...
Here's what I thought was smart with Lauren. Telling them ahead of time. Getting them to think about it. Every time you're scooping up your little teeny thing of rice, going, I'm going to have pancakes tomorrow. She was describing it as bacon and pancakes and orange juice.
Mimosas.
And you got to think of that all night. You got to dream about it. Yeah. And if you feel just, a little bit safe, you can have that. And you've been out there for
what are the
28
chances
days.
I'm going to win this
Anyway.
I mean, I feel like all those people were together anyway. They all knew who the targets were going to be, going into this week, whether it would be like Elizabeth or Karishma or a Nora. Karishma's, we know that she decided to play. Those are the 3 people that were in danger. Everyone else knew they could eat. All of those people felt completely safe and secure in the game. None of them would have played... Regardless, I don't think, of what Lauren and Tommy did with the food's so delicious. They were all working together.
Yeah, but you're getting food, you're getting a meal.
I was really impressed with Karishma, the way she played that, because she had an idol in her armpit, and she knew that she could save herself, but to make them think that she was even more pathetic than she is, she went ahead and played the pathetic little game.
But how do you really feel about her?
Well, don't you think that was kind of genius?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm not...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Flip-flopper.
Flip-flopper all over the place. Now,
I am consistently inconsistent, so you can't call me a flip-flopper.
And that's my childhood.
Well, here's what else I want to say, because one of my favorite moments from this week was when Jeff has to take the idols back, and Elaine is like, oh, Jeff, I'm going to come to you and give you my idol back. And then Jeff punches her in the face. See, when he was taking that idol off her, and she's like, oh, Jeff, you hit me in the face.
I thought it was her hat. I thought he hit her hat.
No, she said, hit me in the face.
Oh.
Well, look.
Yes, she did.
If I was on that show and any part of Jeff's body came in contact with me, I would throw myself on the floor too and go, Jeff hit me in the face! Jeff hit me in the face! I'll get my $1 million one way or another.
I cut my finger to the bone!
Exactly.
$1 million one way or another. Yeah.
He cut my eye to the bone.
I thought it was really weird, the entire rock process. Were they like, ooh, we need to fill up some time here? Like, what would have been so hard about just asking the people if they were going to play or sit out? Instead, Jeff is like, okay, I'm going to bring the rock bag, and everyone take a red rock and a yellow. And I'm like, oh my God, they're not even going to get to choose if they want to sit out?
Yeah,
and then he was like, reveal the yellow rock if you are going to play and the red rock if you're not. Why? Why did we need that entire scene?
Because I think in the past, nobody, they want it to kind of be a surprise because you think, everybody's kind of manipulating and playing one way.
Oh,
and then if someone feels safe and then, oh, no, they're going to use, they played. Do you see what I mean? Yeah.
I got you. In other words, they didn't want to make it where it went down the line and you heard people's answers, so then you changed your answer because got
right.
you. Okay. Many
Right,
people know
that's
this is the
right.
first season of Survivor I watched in many years because I can't stand the way they edit this show.
And that's why we're doing our own show.
But the people wanted it, and I'm here for it. So, you know, obviously it's Elizabeth, it's Nora, it's Karishma. Those are the three that decided our lives, not decided, it is fact, their lives in this game are in jeopardy. They go up there. Obviously, Karishma is out first. And then goes right to the sidelines to Jeff and is like, I'm stronger than this, Jeff. I'm not gonna cry.
My body's good. My mind is strong, but my body's not working correctly.
I feel like I understand John so much better.
That's not a good thing. My body just won't work. My body won't work.
But you've lost weight. It should work better.
No, it shouldn't. I don't think
I'm not
her...
saying she was a chub in the beginning. No, I'm just saying she was a full-figured gal. That's all.
Yeah, no, I agree, and there's nothing wrong with that. I kind of felt sorry for her a little bit. I can imagine how frustrating it is to want to do
She had
things
an
and
idol
not.
in her armpit.
And
How do
what?
you cry with an idol in your armpit?
Well, I don't think the idol was in her armpit at that point. I think it was still hidden in her
Well,
bag.
she had an idol. How
Yeah.
do you cry? I'm a failure with an idol. That was a game.
Oh, really?
That was gameplay. Yeah. She already knew she had an idol.
Right.
Is that how you would do the game?
Absolutely. Okay.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, it is smart. I mean, we will get there because, you know.
Yeah.
But what's smart about playing weak? Who wants you on their alliance if you're weak? And
We'll take her to the end.
And whining all the time. Oh, that's true.
We'll take her to the end because
And
look.
and not only will
her
they.
whole resume on crying, fake crying.
Yeah,
Well,
but it gets her to the
played
end.
them all with that. She played them all. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say it gets her to the end. It's the difference of leaving the game with $10,000 or $100,000. So I would cry my way to $100,000.
Right.
Be like, take me,
Right.
sure win. I know I'm not getting $1 million, but I'm getting $100,000. I'm
They were
fine.
all laughing at her. They were just all smug and laughing at her like, oh, she's gone. She's gone.
With a pancake in their mouth.
Yeah, with a pancake in their mouth.
Yeah.
A little bacon, a little mimosa.
Well,
She's crying.
I thought it was very funny the way, you know, Elizabeth ends up dropping, obviously, and then Nora is like, I'm gonna stay on so y'all hate. And Jeff's like,
It doesn't work like that,
Yeah.
Nora.
Jeff's like, moron. Hey, moron. I'm the producer. And
But I thought
get
that was
off.
nice of her.
That was so nice of
I
her.
did. I really thought it was nice.
I mean, Lauren, you know, could finish her mimosa.
right.
Right.
I
Super.
thought that was really nice of the one that got in the bag. What's her name again? The one that was a bra.
Nora.
Nora, that's right. See how fast I can forget.
All I can
Who
say
am I?
is,
You need some ginkgo biloba.
in the history of Survivor, the people that sacrifice food rewards or sacrifice elements of the game for the tribe
Yes.
never win.
Ever
Oh.
win.
Never.
Oh, they're suckers. Huh?
That's
Yeah.
why she says, I'm playing so you guys can have breakfast. I'm
Bad
doing this for
choice.
you guys. I'm like, you're going home next week.
Yep.
Here's my idol. You play it.
Oh, here's my legacy advantage. I just ate it up.
Yeah. It's going to be bad. It is going to be bad for her. So Lauren and Tommy are now thrilled. They know that they completed their task. They go to the tree mail. They find the idol. And there's like more chatter around camp about, you know, most of the people wanting Elizabeth. Obviously, Elaine does not want Elizabeth. She's like, I like her. She's my friend, but everybody else against her. I gotta go with her.
She's rolling with her team as she was doing.
Yeah, she is rolling with her team.
She's
I roll with my.
she's rolling somewhere.
I didn't realize that was the team.
I still
Team of all ladies.
team with all ladies. Yeah.
Okay.
Elizabeth feels nervous at this point. Elizabeth is like, I don't know, I'm shaky. Nora is like, well, look, I got this. If you're feeling nervous, you know, obviously everyone's going to go after Karishma because basically the whole tribe is kind of like lying to Karishma. Like, but Nora's like, look, we got this. Let's go take her bag and go through it on the beach. I can't believe she would leave her bag alone.
All we found
was this. It was a necklace with shells on it, and
I
this
know.
crumpled up note.
nothing.
She's nothing.
Nothing. We checked.
I am surprised production doesn't stop them from doing that.
Well, I mean, you can get handsy. You can dig through people's stuff. I mean, mother, you can't do that.
You can't get that handsy. You can't. You can't. You're not on Survivor. So,
You're a woman, for God's sakes.
I loved Dan telling Karishma about splitting the vote and being like, so just so you know, we're splitting the vote. You're going to vote for Janet and we're going to actually get out, Elizabeth. But now don't tell her because now we've all changed our minds. Now we're all going for Elizabeth. And Karishma's like, oh, okay. She goes and tells Elizabeth. Lauren is over there like...
walks over and tells Elizabeth.
Walks right over.
Elizabeth.
I like how Lauren is like, I'm reading lips.
Can you come over here, Dan? Elizabeth. Give me, Dan.
Come here, I want to tell you Dan's plan. I was like,
I'm taking a plan. Elizabeth. Wait, don't go. Don't go to the beach.
Don't touch me.
Don't go to don't touch me.
Touch me.
Don't go to the well yet. Oh.
Is ridiculous. I was like, this makes no sense. I can't believe Karishma's doing it. Lauren's like, I can read lips. I know she said your name. Go over there, Dan. I'm like, well, you can probably hear. You're 3 inches away. You don't need to read lips. They're like as close as
Those
you
are
are.
your ears working.
Well, yeah, that would be, yeah. So Dan goes over there and he's like, I heard you said my name. And she's like, not Dan, Janet. You know how those names sound alike.
Right. It's like a tongue twister.
She like slowed it down. She's like, not Dan, Janet. No, that's not how you say Janet. You would be like Janet, which sounds nothing like Dan.
Janet.
Janet. Not Dan. Janet.
Look, I thought that Dan was smart until he fell for that one. Well, I mean, maybe he didn't, since, you know, we know Tribal. So, Karishma is talking to Elizabeth, tells her everything, and says, you know, what can we do? What can we do? And Elizabeth is like, I don't know. And this is, again, like that tricky edit of Survivor where we really don't know what has really happened, the conversations, because like I said, at the start of this, we all thought now they were all going in there to vote Elizabeth. We get to Tribal. Jeff is like, hey, Elizabeth, you know, why did you play the game? And Elizabeth says, I knew that I was going to be next. Karishma says, I always feel unsafe and I promised myself I would play in every challenge. And Nora goes, I did it to help people eat. They're both like, we had to save our game. We have to save our game. Nora, you are so in denial. Either you really believe that you did that to help these people eat and you're that stupid that you don't realize that you're one of the next people to go.
What if nobody wanted to play and they all wanted to eat? Could they eat?
That's a good point. I wonder what would have happened if that happened.
I wish that would have happened.
Because you could eat whether you have Nora playing or not. Do you know what I mean? So it's so funny that she's so in a galaxy far, far away in her head that she did that for everyone when they would have gotten it anyway.
Yeah. That's correct. So
Really?
I then love how Dean stands up and he's like, I'm going to play my advantage. And then he walks it over to Jeff. And Jeff is like, this is not a real advantage. Throws it down.
Legacy. Legacy.
Everyone knows that I was gifted this legacy.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to play it. It's a little smudge from the ring. Sorry, Jeff. Here you go. Here you go, Jeff. It's a little smudge from the ring.
And Jeff
A
is
legacy
like,
from the legacy.
and Jeff is like, no, it's not real. It's not real at all. And I'm just like, this whole scenario, I've already raged about this before. It annoys me to no end. Because we know the one that he thinks is a real one is not real. Production allowed a not real one to not be real to be given to him, which is BS. And now he's using a fake one that Jeff is letting other people think could have been a real one. The whole thing is such production manipulation, and it enrages me. I don't like when
the real one he has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like they allowed him to get a fake one gifted to him, and then they turn around and allow him to make a fake one so he can play it off and it's fake, and then that's fake. But what's going to be great is that when he tries to play it, when he knows he's in trouble, and it's going to be fake.
Do you think that Emil knows it was? Is that his name? He
thinks it's real.
He does?
Yeah, he thinks his is real.
He does.
That's why he made the fake one, because everyone else thought it was fake.
Jamal knows it's fake. He made it, so when he played the fake one, Jamal thinks he played Jamal's
Jamal thinks he played the fake
Correct.
one. Yeah. Fake one.
It's a lot of manipulation going on by production that I don't like.
He had a real funny grin on his face, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jeff says, is this going to be an easy tribal? And they're like, yes, this is going to be such an easy tribal. And he's like, how do you know it's going to be easy? And Karishma's like, you know it's easy when everyone nods their heads. She's like, but it never is.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing that I thought Karishma, and in a way, it kind of is what she did a little bit. Karishma knew, right, going into this challenge, that everybody was going to vote Elizabeth, right? And that she was the only one putting a vote on Janet. So if Karishma was smart, well, this is what I was thinking in the moment. If Karishma was smart, why wouldn't she play her idol on Elizabeth and then write down the name of the person she wants to go? She would actually control sending someone out of this game, because she knew all the votes were going to Elizabeth. She could have literally knocked anybody out of the game that she wanted to on that first vote, and I don't know why she didn't do that.
Well, I think that she got wind when they said it's going to be an easy tribal, knowing she has been the unanimous bottom of the totem pole person to vote out, where no one will have blood on their hands. And so as our numbers are dwindling down on our castaways, it's like, you know what, if we're undecisive, let's just vote out Karishma.
Right.
And I think that really got wind of it.
I think she knew.
Well, I mean, and now, as we found out, see, that was what I was thinking in the moment, but, you know, everyone goes to vote, Jeff comes back, he says, okay, I'm going to read it, does anyone want to play their idol? Karishma stands up and goes, I'd like to play the idol on myself, great. Dean stands up, I'd like to play my legacy, great. Then Lauren... Lauren, who's been in on the food plan with everybody, Lauren, who went through all of that work to include Tommy on everything, has now decided everything has gone my way every single time. But you know what? I'm going to use this idol I just got. I was like, what?
Listen, so everyone's supposedly splitting their votes, and you have a few rogue names. When she saw that Karishma played her idol, she doesn't know if anybody used her name as a rogue name. Janet's was a rogue name. Elizabeth. So it's like, oh my gosh, she knew the plan was Karishma. All of their faces went, oh my God, Lauren saw everyone's face. Everyone was like, holy crap with Karishma. And she's just like, I don't know if I've got a rogue name in there. I'm just going to play mine just in case. She knew what was going to happen. It would come down to voting against two people.
All right,
she wasn't going to walk out with an idol like everybody else.
Well, Debbie Dawn agrees with you. She, Lake Effect Plan says smart, John. That was good. I didn't even think of that either. So that was very smart of you. I just thought Lauren was being stupid as stupid does. So Jeff goes ahead and reads the votes. Thank God Karishma didn't listen to me and did my plan. She would have been voted out because all of the votes were for Karishma.
Yeah.
7 out of 9 votes.
Once again.
Oh, I don't know who voted for Elizabeth the first time.
Nobody voted for Elizabeth. Everybody voted for Karishma, and Karishma
7
voted.
votes Karishma, Elizabeth, and Janet got votes.
Right.
Who voted for Elizabeth?
Who voted for Elizabeth the first time?
Who did? Because Karishma voted Janet. I forgot who voted Elizabeth. Right, who did vote Elizabeth?
Oh, no.
Lauren did. Wait, why would Lauren do that? Oh, they didn't show us. Of course they didn't. This is why I love Survivor.
That's what I wanted to know.
Jeff probably was like, these people don't talk. He just ripped up a thing, wrote the word Lauren down, put it in the little pot, and was like, this is fine. This is fine. Let's get some drama. So of course Jeff says, okay, it ends up, we can't count Karishma's. It's 1 vote for Janet, 1 vote for Elizabeth. Everyone needs to go and vote again. And everybody is like this. Oh gosh, this is such a hard decision. Anyway, 20 minutes ago, we were all voting out Elizabeth, so I don't know how this is so hard. You're like, oh gosh, what are we gonna do? You're going to vote out the person you said you were all voted for before Dan switched the plan to Karishma. Because he heard his name / Janet.
Oh, totally. Yeah. It was so funny. Oh, this is a tough one. I was like, oh my God, we're just going to vote around Elizabeth out.
Yeah, it is. Whatever. And I also love how when Jeff says... here was, I totally forgot that I had it. I got distracted. I had our little Dean playing his legacy. But I like as Jeff is extinguishing Elizabeth's torch and telling her he's voted out, he turns back to all of them and goes, was it an easy vote? Was it? Like, shut up, Jeff. Just go away with your stupid being annoyed at the people not being excited for bacon. And now you're like, I'm going to use your phrase back at you. I'm Jeff Probst. I'm over him. I'm not a Jeff Probst fan. Anyway, I have to say, I am excited, though, for next week, Family Visit. I hope that Dean has a hot sibling that will, partake.
Can we say that on TV?
Oh, I can, yeah. I'm in control of editing this show, so I always make myself look good. Well, I want to thank you guys for sticking around. I know you're waiting to go to have your delicious dinner. John, will you be back home next week for our same bat time, same bat channel?
Absolutely. Can't wait.
What do you guys want to say to everybody before you leave?
It was nice to be on the show. It was great to see Eric. I want to wish him happy Thanksgiving. It's always great to see you, Eric. It's always fun to be on the show, even though John is how he behaves. But anyway, no. Anyway, we do have fun, don't we, John?
We do.
Now, most importantly, where should everybody follow John on Twitter?
Everywhere at Comedy
Jonah.
Oh,
no. I wanted your mom to answer. It would have been funny when she didn't know.
At Comedy Jonah.
You do know.
At Comedy Jonah.
Sure.
Period.
And
period.
At Comedy Jonah.
Exactly. And John and I will see you guys back here on next week at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you guys so much for calling in. I will talk to you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Well, before we start doing the draft game, let me wrap this up for all the people watching it in the future, and remind them that if you guys want to watch this show live, we do it every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, you could be playing the draft game with all of us, what we were doing in real time, and winning cash money, but you have to come to the live shows. So, download the TV Co app wherever you get your apps from, or click on the link when we tweet it out or post it on social media, or just head over to yourrealityrecaps.com/tvco to do that. Of course, you can also check out all of our shows at yourrealityrecaps.com/survivor after the fact, not just for this season of Survivor, all the seasons of Survivor. They're over there on our Survivor page, so go ahead and check that out, and all of our content from Big Brother, Amazing Race, Drag Race, all of our shows are over there, or wherever you get your favorite podcast from. If you want to help support our shows, consider becoming a patron, yourrealityrecaps.com/patron, for access to the patron-only Facebook group, prize giveaways, weekly shows just for patrons, after shows with the house guests, special holiday shows, and I can't talk about things outside of the patron group. I would love to tell you more. But if you have any Amazon or shopping to do this holiday season, Cyber Monday, or all the way until whatever holiday you are celebrating, consider using our link, yourrealityrecaps.com/Amazon. You don't pay any more, and it really helps support our shows. You can also do one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. I don't remember if I said that because I'm losing my mind. I hope you guys all have had a wonderful holiday from the bottom of my heart and John's mom's heart. We are so grateful for all of you. You allow us to do what we love, and we love that you love what we do. So spread that love, tell your friends, tell your family, share the shows, thumbs up and subscribe on YouTube, leave a comment below, 5-star rating and a nice review in iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast. Share, like, retweet. Spreading the word on social media is always so helpful. I can't stress that enough. So just thank you guys for in whatever way it is that you support the shows. And we will see you guys back here next week. Of course, unless you are following on YouNow, where we are also live every single day. I know we only do these shows on Wednesdays and Thursdays right now on TV Co, but we are also live every other day of the week on YouNow, so follow us over there, yourrealityrecaps.com/YouNow, and we do late night streams on Twitch, yourrealityrecaps.com/Twitch. So if you don't have enough of us here, you can get a whole other load of crazy there. So for real, we will see you guys next week. Bye for now, everybody. Bye.